We'll look at this.
Look at this one. Or her. Yeah.
Whatever.
Good evening and welcome to Day 6 of the 2017 Twin Cities Film Fest, presented by Fleurdejunk and hosted by the Shops at West End. We are very excited about the next film that we're going to be screening here. It's called Purple Dreams, and we have both the director and the executive producer with us here. We have Robin Gray, who was the executive producer, and we also have Joanne Hock, who was the director. This is a special story. Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys even came upon this story?
Yeah, it was just, I guess, sheer luck. We have an office about 15 minutes away from where the school is located, and the school is on the chopping block. Arts Magnet program that was possibly going away. The theater education teacher asked us if we could follow his acting troupe for a couple of weeks when they were mounting this show.
Wow.
And a couple of weeks turned into a couple of years and some.
Wow. Plus.
And
A lot of years, 5 in
And how
total.
did you get involved?
Joanne and I have a production company together. We've been working for 12 years as a company, and we just kept consulting each other, saying, do we want to continue? And it was a fantastic story. We call it the virtuous circle of positive events. It just kept going. It was so positive.
Yeah. So for people who don't know what the film is, can you give us just a brief glimpse into this story?
It's a roller coaster ride of emotion. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, because you're following 5 kids through their struggles in high school as they mount this very difficult show that mirrors their own home life. It's The Color Purple, difficult subject matter. They have difficult home lives, at-risk kids coming from pretty tough situations, and so we told about their home life and how the story parallels The Color Purple, all the way through auditions, casting, rehearsals, callbacks, the production itself, and then on to bigger and better things. And if I say any more, I'll give away too much of the story.
Okay, don't give away the ending. But what I think is so special about this story is that The Color Purple, most of us have read in high school, and it means a lot of things a lot of different things to us. And especially for, I mean, it's primarily African-American kids that are mounting this really overwhelming production. I mean, the schedule that they have, the dance numbers, it's a musical. Tell us a little bit about meeting these awesome kids who are just completely dedicated to their craft.
I spoke to 2 of them today. When you meet them, you can't help but love them. And they're just remarkable young people. And again, I don't want to give too much of the story away, but it is a success story like no other success story. And they're just really remarkable, talented young people that show that there's so much to glean from their arts education. And yeah, they're doing the regular school, math, science, English, that kind of thing. But instead of football or basketball at that high school, they don't have any sports and arts. So it's traditional education plus an arts education. And the things that they take out of that, away from that, carries them for the rest of their life.
So I know every time I work on a film, I am transformed. What did you learn out of this experience? What do you come away with?
Well, we come away with the message of the film. So we originally found that we were going to stay for 3 months, and then we saw a message developing. So there's been evidence for a long time about arts and education and the positive effects, especially on the underserved communities. We saw that message firsthand, and we said, that's what we want to put on film. That's what we want to show people. So we just kept going because the message needed to be told that arts education matters, especially in the underserved neighborhoods.
And especially now. I mean, it's constantly being cut with what's going on in D.C. with public education. I feel like it's an important story.
Absolutely.
It's an important American story that needs to be told. People need to kind of pay attention, because if you cut art, it's severing the heart and the mind, I think, taking things to a place where we really can't make those kind of cuts without compromising something.
Absolutely. And if we look at, like, when I travel, what do I go see? I go see the arts of the community. whether it's amazing food, or it's paintings, or it's sculpture, or it's theater, or it's film, that's what tells us who we are as a culture. And when we lose that, like you said, what are we compromising? So I know we have to move on because, we're going to go see your movie. I just really want to say thank you for your dedication. This is a beautiful, powerful, uplifting, hard story that needed to be told. And thank you both for telling it.
Oh, thank you for acknowledging that. That really means a lot. I appreciate it very much.
And thank you to the festival. We're so happy to be at Twin Cities. It's been a great festival.
And how can we, if you can't make it out tonight, how else can other people see this film?
Well, we're traveling along the festival circuit through the spring, and once that's over, we'll start distributing it. So if people keep up with us on Facebook, Purple Dreams Movie on Facebook, they will see what we're doing as we go forward.
Excellent. I know there's a lot of people, if they can't make it here tonight, this is a film that, it's just one of those feel good, like, in this day and age, I don't want to feel, I want to feel good sometimes, and this is a story that you're definitely, it's uplifting and it's aspirational. So, let's go see your movie.
Let's.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.